Before we get into today's Minecraft beta and preview, which is an absolute banger, by the way, Minecraft Live has just been announced, and it's happening next Saturday, which is in 10 days' time. That is September the 28th. That is when we're going to get the announcements of Minecraft 1.22, whatever that update is going to be. It's happening at 1 p.m. EDT, which I think is around about 6 p.m. here in the UK. Also, after the Minecraft Live show, the developers will do a deep dive of the brand new update announcements, doing a playthrough of the brand new content. Next Saturday, don't miss it. Absolutely no time for a totem smash today. This is the beta and preview version 1.21.40.22. We are starting with the experimental features. Items. The bundle can now be dyed 16 different colors using dyes. Now, fun fact, this was a community requested feature. The developers listened and it's been introduced. Grab yourself a bundle, grab yourself any type of dye. So this is also available on Minecraft Java. People were debating whether this would be done with cauldrons on Bedrock Edition. That is not the case. How cool is this? Honestly, it's crazy how simple things can make a very big difference. Let's say you wanted to have a yellow one. I'm actually curious, can we re-dye these? I'm like, nah, I'm done with purple. Let's go with yellow. So this is what it looks like. Honestly, it's just a burst of color. It's absolutely awesome. I want you guys to leave some comments down below and tell me which color you prefer most. But of course, they are available in every single dyeable color. Let's move on to features and bug fixes this week. Android players fixed double input when using analog triggers on certain gamepads. We have a bug report. This was reported pretty much 1 year ago now. Pressure sensitive left and right triggers on controller now double tap after pressing. Been a problem in all of these versions. We did get ourselves a little bit of gameplay here from one user, and you'll see it's like the double placement issue. It's been resolved. Gameplay fixes. Players getting killed by the mace's smash attack now gets the correct death message. We have a bug report. There has been so many changes regarding the mace's smash attack with mobs. Basically, if you were to get absolutely destroyed by a mob, this is what it said. It's now been changed. Also, I don't know why I didn't use commands when I was testing these kinds of issues, but teleported all the way up. Check this out. Absolutely stomped by a zombie. The death message has been updated. Fixed an issue that could prevent the player from respawning correctly. It's a pretty good one. TNT explosions no longer reset momentum of the other falling primed TNTs. This should fix any issues that were occurring with TNT cannons. We have a bug report. Here is the bug report. They actually provided a world, which we're going to go to in a second. But if we watch the screen recording here, I had a lot of people in the comments talking about this. The TNT is activated. The prime TNT then kind of affected the other one. This shouldn't happen anymore. I always find it fascinating when exploring people's worlds, even if it's a test world. If we activate this, we have two sets of TNTs here. One is exploded, but it did not affect the second one that still continued to go all the way down. So it should be a lot more consistent now. Here is a better example. TNT is going to drop down. The second one did not move and was not affected. Mob changes. Starting with the breeze can no longer jump away from a player if it's on top of a honey block. So let's go ahead and place this here. Let's go to game mode S. It can still shoot you, but it cannot jump until it gets off the honey. Zombified piglins spawned by a nether portal now have a 15-second cooldown before it can use the portal. Jump boost now increases how high a breeze can jump. So we're just going to go ahead and shoot you. Just got to throw it at the floor. Make sure it hits them. Place another one down. / game mode S. Let's do a slight comparison here. Oh, wow. Wow, there is a massive difference. Fixed an issue with minecart stopping unexpectedly and then only being pushable in one direction. Updated the rules under which bats can spawn in the world. So don't be afraid if you see bats spawning at nighttime now, because bats can now spawn at any height, provided the area is covered and sufficiently dark. Bats must spawn on one of the following blocks: stone, granite, diorite, andesite, tuff, or deep slate. As a result, bats may now happen to spawn above the surface. So if you see them flying around more regularly, this is why. I like the Easter eggs they keep doing with realms. They said yet again, added a new realm event. Can you find out what it is? So you got to go and figure out what they're doing. User interface, single tap to destroy, now works with joystick crosshair controls in creative mode without causing blocks to glitch. We have a bug report. Cannot break blocks by tapping when using joystick and aim crosshair controller mode. So we did get a better video here. As they start trying to break this, it kind of doesn't work. That's been resolved. Fixed a bug where realms invite links could overflow past their text boxes. Items no longer get stuck in the crafting grid after dropping an identical item from the recipe screen. We have a bug report. Reported over 4 years ago, a problem in all of these versions. I actually encountered the exact same thing. So you'll see here when they put them there, they can't take it out. It really does bug out. I had the exact same issue before. That's been fixed. Fixed an issue where the new bed screen wouldn't be narrated fully in certain scenarios. Only a preview issue. Fixed a bug where the experimental bed screen was missing an overlay when screen animations were disabled. That was also preview only. It does say take from bundle functionality now takes precedence over clear hotbar when an item in a bundle is selected using a gamepad. We have a bug report. There's been quite a few issues with gamepads, and this was a recognizable one that a bunch of you were talking about in the comment section last week. Like, physically couldn't take out items if you were using a controller. Should be resolved. Inventory screen no longer shows item categories in tooltips unless the recipe book search screen is actually visible. When using the swap, jump, and sneak option with touch controls, sneak button no longer flickers when you press to close it. We have a bug report. Another bug that's been around for a little bit of time, since 2022. You can see here on the left-hand side, the button is glitching out. That should be fixed. How about some vanilla Java parity? Identical lodestone compass items now stack up to 64, matching Java edition. We have a bug report. Reported back in December of 2020. Problem in all of these. Basically, it would just create brand new ones, but they wouldn't stack. They would fill up your inventory. So now if you grab compasses and you tap on this, kind of like the noise too. But yeah, now they will actually stack rather than just being individually. Now, we are going to get into the technical updates, but one I did want to point out is that the jigsaw block has been updated and the UI on Minecraft Bedrock Edition has now been improved. If you actively use these, I'm curious if you like these changes. Apparently, they're meant to be better now. As for the other changes, we have API blocks, camera components, entity components, graphical, and much more. A note, apparently the deferred technical preview packs might be broken in this version. So if they're not working, that will be resolved next week. That is it for this week's beta and preview. Get excited for Minecraft Live. It is 10 days away. Leave a comment down below and tell me, what updates are you hoping for? Have a wonderful day.